Unitas gives to Amici. The Colts are the world champions.
60 years ago, this is where the original Yankee Stadium stood, and it was right here at this spot that the greatest game ever played took place. Alan Amici of the Baltimore Colts plunged into the end zone and changed the NFL forever.
So the Colts will get the ball once more. With 2 minutes and some 30 seconds left, looks like this one's going right down to the wire.
I sat down with Raymond Berry, the Colts' legendary receiver, to break down Johnny Unitas' drive to glory against the Giants in the '58 championship. 45 million people watching.
I guess it's the largest television audience of its time.
Right. Everybody loves to see a 2-minute drill, and this was kind of the first one to be on TV in front of so many people.
I was just concerned about the Giants. That defensive back that was covered, man, that's all I was thinking about. They had, was it Tom Landry?
He was the defensive coordinator, yes.
It seemed like Vince Lombardi was on that
He was the offensive coordinator. That's right, pretty good staff.
We had no idea what we were up against.
This is the original game film. We got this from Coach Eubank's files.
The clock keeps moving. There's going to be no Baltimore huddle.
You're down 17-14, and Unitas is calling everything.
Yeah, Eubank delegated the play calling.
First down on the 25. Unitas back, this time looking for Berry. Berry at the 33, breaking the tackle, moving to the 50, and is in Giants territory.
Then they walk a linebacker out on you up top, and y'all started running some kind of slant routes.
Yep. We would call what we call the linebacker slant.
Linebacker slant.
No matter what the pattern was, we had automatic adjustment.
It was automatic.
Take out and come underneath.
With you and Unitas, was it something that just the two of you recognized? And
yeah, we worked on it every week, but it hadn't happened. Matter of fact, I'm not sure we'd seen the Giants use it.
First attempt to go on the 50. He fakes, throws to Perry. Perry shakes off one man. Carlivis is tackled by another at the 35-yard line of New York. Baltimore tries to strike once more with 40 seconds left. Unitas back to throw, does throw. It's good to Berry. He's down on the 13-yard line.
I asked John why he came to me 3 times in a row, I think, on this drive.
Right.
His answer was, I figured you'd catch it.
Here comes the field goal team in. 15 seconds to go. The clock's running. There's the kick, and the kick by Meyer is good, and the game is tied 17-17.
Overtime, sudden death. Did you guys have any idea of the rules of sudden death?
Absolutely not. Nobody in the stadium knew except the referee.
A most historic moment. Never before in the history of professional football has there been an extra period.
The first team that scores, field goal, safety, touchdown, will win the game. That's what the sudden death rule means.
All right, 17-17, 3rd and 15 here.
This time he gets protection, starts to run with the ball. Now he throws. It's good to Berry. He's at the 45. Snap back to Unitas. He throws the quick one to Berry. He makes a fine grab.
Same route, huh?
Slant.
Linebacker slant. Kind of throws it low to kind of protect you away from the safety.
Yep.
Can't cover it.
Unitas calling out the signals. He passes. Mutchler took it out of bounds on the 1-yard line.
Good catch. Sets up the touchdown right here.
Barking out the signals for the Baltimore Colts. Unitas gives to Amici. The Colts are the world champions. Amici scores. Bedlam is broken loose, ladies and gentlemen, at Yankee Stadium. That's it as overtime. The Baltimore Colts win.
I think you made a little over $4,000 as a bonus for winning that game. It's a lot different than what players make today.
Yeah, you're only getting paid $5,000. That was a lot of money.
The greatest game ever played was a battle between man and time. 9 years later, an apocalyptic NFL title game pitted man against nature. I met up with an Ice Bowl survivor, Hall of Famer Dave Robinson, on the not-so-frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. What was it like to play in the Ice Bowl?
Well, I didn't realize how cold it was, so I walked on the field.
You're saying it was cold. It was
Cold.
From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's the National Football League's championship game. The Green Bay Packers play host to the Dallas Cowboys. Jack, your thoughts here as we're moments away from the kickoff.
I think it's very cold, Ray.
It's cold!
The game was the biggest game of our life. This was the game that was going to allow us to have 3 in a row.
The three-peat. Vince Lombardi wanted nothing more.
I think championships are there to be won. And the fact that you're winning one or you win two doesn't mean to say that you should be filled up. I think you should win as many as you can.
In the Super Bowl era, only 2 teams have come close.
And the kick is good. The Giants win it. There will be no three-peat.
Both fell short.
And it looks like this remarkable run for the Patriots, the goal of trying to three-peat, is about to come to an end.
Lombardi arrived at Lambeau Field on New Year's Eve, 1968, playing for a 3rd straight championship.
I think it should be the coldest one in history. Could be. 1935. Well, it's going to be 7 below. 7 below?
Standing in his way was the man he used to room with when both were coaches in New York, Tom Landry. Landry and Lombardi, they were assistants together with the Giants. This was a big game for Vince Lombardi.
Not just that game. Every time we played the Cowboys, Vince wanted to beat Landry. Every time.
If the Cowboys go in here and kick the extra point, we're going into overtime.
In the championship game the year before, it was Dave Robinson who helped preserve a last-minute victory for the Packers.
Meredith, he's going to be nailed. A pass away, and it's intercepted in the end zone.
The Ice Bowl was destined to come down to a fantastic finish as well. Only this time, it would be on a playing surface where temperatures, with wind chill, reached 70 below zero. What were the field conditions like? Did you want to put ice skates on and, do a couple of laps?
When they took the tarp off, the field was just wet. But we went in at halftime, the field started to freeze over. In the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter, the field was frozen.
And we're right here where Bart Starr made his quarterback wedge plunge. It's kind of his idea, right? He came over to Lombardi and suggested I can get in.
Bart Starr coming over to check with Coach Vince Lombardi. The Packers inches away from a 3rd straight NFL championship.
The play is designed for the fullback to carry the ball. And he said, since I got better footing, I'll just keep it.
Yeah, because you tried a couple plays before, and the footing was terrible, and you kept slipping.
Donnie Anderson, he's not in. The Packers call time again. 16 seconds remaining.
If they don't score a touchdown, they want to at least score a field goal and tie it up.
It was a pretty gutsy call to go for it. If Starr doesn't score there, there is no famous Ice Bowl. Lombardi, he probably becomes maybe the scapegoat.
This has got to be sheer tension. That's all the timeouts the Green Bay Packers have. They are still inches away from that goal line.
Watch that Starr now, come on. Grab him if he fakes it. Watch your keeper now.
Starr begins the count. Takes the snap. He's got the quarterback thinking he's into the touchdown, and the Packers are out in front. And the Green Bay Packers are going to be NFL champions for the 3rd straight year. How about that? We've never seen a finish like this one. Down to the wire for an NFL championship.
This is it, right? Jerry Kramer right here, huh?
Right.
Little wedge.
That's it. Hey, you're looking good.
Rest is history, right? Yeah.